Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Coming at y'all with a mukbang, y'all. We ain't done a Chinese mukbang in a while. Greedy Rump had to have crab wearing guns, y'all. And I got an egg roll, but I'll save that for supper. Ooh, some of my own. Ooh. Some of my own sweet and sour sauce is spilled out in the bag. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. I had a great Sunday at church. And I don't, about to get started and not say grace, hold, slow your roll, Lil. Gracious Lord, make us thankful for what we are about to receive at this time and all others. In Jesus' name, amen. And I don't have my Bible, and I don't want to get up. So I'm going to say John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should have everlasting life. John 3:16. Y'all, that's the first Bible verse I learned in church on. Hey, I was one of them youngins, if they was giving something for learning Bible verses, honey, I could learn them all day long. I remember one time and y'all, I kept that picture until I left my first husband. You figure I got that picture when I was a little girl, probably, I don't even think I was 10 years old. And I was married to my husband. I married him when I was 18. And we were married 21 years on. I had kept that picture all that time. But when I left, I forgot it and left it over there because I didn't take everything. I just, when I first left, I just took my clothes and things like that. Because when I first left, I stayed with my mama until I found me an apartment. But then one time, we had to learn a verse, and I think that was on Psalms 23. I could be wrong. I'm not for sure, but can anybody, if you can remember this chewing gum, drop me a comment down below. Did anybody remember the T-Berry? I believe that was the name of it, the T-Berry chewing gum. But if you learned the verse, you got, I think it was 5 packs of that chewing gum, so of course I learned it. This is good. Let me see if I can get a thumbnail. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. I'm so silly, y'all. I'm just feeling good today, though. We had a good service in church. Our preacher, he was there for Sunday school class, but then he left because he went to fill in at another church for the preacher that we used to have, that we have for 20-some years on. Oh, Mama loved him to death but he went to his church to fill in for him. I don't know why they call these crab brain guns, because I don't believe there's a bit of crab meat in them. But I just love the taste of that cream cheese with that red sauce. And then the crunchiness of the wonton. I've been looking at recipes for these. I'm going to make me some one day, and I'm going to do them in that air fryer. Very good, y'all. And I don't know if I told y'all. I probably did. But y'all know my mind's short. Like I like to say, I can remember stuff from when I was a little girl, but I can't remember what happened 5 minutes ago. But I don't know if I told y'all, I got my Bible back. And I'm ashamed to say, but y'all, I had left my Bible at church. But I'm so glad I got it back on. And I believe I did tell y'all this. But I was glad to have it back. I got it back just in time for our, because we have been on break from our Bible study class at the university. So I got it back just in time for the first Bible study class. Because, not that I didn't have more Bibles, but the professor that teaches the class had given me one of the books that we're doing our study out of. And that book was in that Bible case. So I got it back just in time for the class. Y'all, I love these things. Somebody told me that I need to have my food where y'all could see it and where y'all could see my mouth when I'm eating. Y'all, I don't like anybody gazing in my mouth when I'm eating on. I feel like we're having a conversation on. I'm eating, and if y'all, hopefully y'all's eating too with me. And I hate that y'all can't see my plate because I would like for y'all to be able to see it, but I guess I was too ready to get into this food to move that other ottoman. It's higher up, and I could have moved it over here. But I was ready to get into this food. I've been wanting this all week. But yeah, I got my Bible back just in time for the for the first class. Sometimes their rice be so good and sometimes it's not that good. It would probably be better if I added a pack of that soy sauce. Y'all know this food is full of sodium anyway, and I don't want to add more to it. This couple's coming over here this evening at 7:30 to demonstrate one of those rainbow vacuum cleaners. And trust me, y'all, I ain't buying no vacuum cleaner on. For one thing, I can't afford it. For another, there's no carpet in here except for this area room. But the reason why I want to do it, my cousin did it. And he got this real nice, I guess it's like a really fancy humidifier. But he said he could tell it was really helping with his allergies. And y'all know my allergies is bad, so that's why I wanted to do it. I sure weren't expecting them to come on the Sunday, though. They called me this morning when I was getting ready to leave out to go to church, and y'all, I'm not one to answer numbers that I don't know. So I didn't answer it. And then when I got in the car I seen they had sent a message, and I was gonna, just look at the text message and message them back when I got out of church. But I must have hit the call button by mistake. So I hung up right fast, but then they called me right back, so I answered it. And they asked could they come today at 7:30 And I said that was fine. Because I do want that on. I want that machine. My cousin said he could tell a big difference in the air quality. I'm telling y'all, them crab rangoons is on point. Oh, they're good. Is any of y'all watching the Super Bowl this season? It's sad to see it, but that's probably the only thing I miss about being with my husband. I'm terrible, I know. But hey, the truth's welcome. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I miss is that we always had like a little Super Bowl party. Because y'all know how I like to, I love like setting up little things on like my charcuterie board and putting all kinds of stuff on it. Different things like that. But I really don't like football, so I really didn't enjoy watching the game. I like the commercials and the halftime show, and that's it. Oh, let me move that red sauce. If I'd hit it by mistake and it would go all over my rug, I'd be disgusted. But if I would have known sooner them people was coming, I would have made like a little snack tray. But I didn't know, and I'm not going nowhere to get nothing. I think my cousin said the demonstration takes 45 minutes. And he said all I have to do is let them demonstrate it. Before they even do it, they'll give me the machine, so. I don't mind letting them do their demonstration. Maybe they'll clean this rug here. Not that it's dirty, but they can just kind of talk to it if they want to. And I'm not going to be buying nothing. But I will get them some referrals. No. No, do y'all like crab rangoon? I love them. There's a food channel I like to watch on YouTube. And the name of it's Food Wishes. And he's got a recipe on there for him. And his looks so good. He put green onion in his. And I love green onion. Y'all know me, I like any kind of onion. And I wore my ring to church today. I said, just because I ain't married no more. But I didn't wear the other one on. Because I have a white sapphire that he bought me for my birthday. And what I have been doing when I would wear them, I put the white sapphire there and the diamond here. I said, hey, I don't want nobody thinking well, I am still married, but y'all know what I mean. Hey, like I said, I wouldn't mind having Amanda on to go out and eat dinner with. Go to a movie. Little things like that. And if I'm walking around with what looks like a wedding ring on my hand, of course, I'm not going to be approached by no man. So from now on, I'm just going to wear this one. I'll probably give that ring to, I'll save it to give to one of my granddaughters when God sends them. And I hope to hear this coming in week from the people about the literacy program that I told y'all I'm going to be doing some volunteer work with. Going into the schools and reading to the children to help them up their reading skills. Because I'm going to tell you, and I believe this, I think children that are good readers are naturally smarter because they're going to read stuff more on. And I could be wrong about it. That's just my belief. But I'm looking forward to it. And I think the lady said I could also volunteer at the Boys and Girls Club. So I'm looking forward to it. Because y'all, our youth really need us. We've had 2 children, one 13 and one 11, to commit suicide in the last 6 months. Right here in this county. Our children need us. It's a different time from when we were children. Lord, y'all, there's just so much now on. And like the internet and YouTube, yeah, that's a good thing. But in some ways, it's also a bad thing. Because children, maybe they're being at home by themselves a lot, because their parents has got to work. And they're entertaining themselves with some of that stuff on there, y'all. It just needs to be banned. It's terrible. I know that, what was it called? Momo. It was some kind of little thing that, young'uns was liking to watch on the internet, on YouTube. And I only knew about it because I seen somebody make a video about, how bad it was and not to let your children watch it. So I watched one of it just to see, it was. And one of my friends, her grandchildren loved to watch it. And I told her, you better watch letting them young'uns watch that mess. Because it's a shame. But some of these devils on YouTube, they be putting stuff in young'uns' head. That's terrible. What is that the Bible says? What is it? Woe to ye that anyway that hindered them little children in any way. In the end time, it'll be worse for, what is it, a millstone to be hung around your neck and you throw it in the river than to hinder. I tell you, people better believe the word of the Bible because it's true. And I know a lot don't. But there'll come a time when they wish they had. And I just can't see why do people want to harm children? Little innocent children. It's just a shame. But I'm afraid it's only going to get worse. Mmm. I'm already getting kind of full. My stomach made a sound that sounded like it was growling, but I guess it's just chewing up this food. Any of y'all got plans for Valentine's Day? I'm supposed to have Galentine's night, like Galentine. A Galentine's night with my goddaughter and her best friend. We're going to dress up and go out to eat. Just because we don't have men in our lives, that don't mean that we can't celebrate that holiday. Because y'all, I have learned and am learning that I got to love myself as much as I have the men that I've chose to have in my life that were totally unloyal to my loyalty. I'm going to start loving myself like I love them. Not start, I have started. And treating myself just as good as I did them. I'd always have to have a Valentine's outfit. And which, like I said, me and my estranged husband, we were married the day before Valentine's. He wanted to get married on Valentine's Day, but my oldest son's birthday's on Valentine's, and I said no. That's Jacob's. Oh, Jacob, so you said my government name on there. Y'all, my sons is clowns. But I didn't want to get married on my son's birthday. So I told him we can do the day before or the day after, which one you want to do. And he said the day before. So that's what we did. But we always went to LaMille Vineyards. That's where we got married at, and where we had our honeymoon. And plus we went there a lot before we got married. Y'all, they have nice little cabins, and it's just romantic and quiet. I'm already full, y'all. And I'm not going to keep on eating. Well, I am going to take one more taste of this rice. And just sesame chicken. Mmm. Mmm. I got plenty left over for supper. Let's see. I think there's 4 of these left. That's better than the last time we had our mukbang. I only had 2 left. And the whole egg roll. I had that about 6 o'clock on. It's about 20 till 2 now. But yeah, I always had to have a new outfit. Oh, well, when we was, like I said, we'd always go for our anniversary and stay at the cabin. I'd have to have 3 outfits, 1 for each day. But, and I'm going to be just that way now on, well, not for 3 days. But I do have a new outfit that I'm going to wear Valentine's night when with me and my goddaughter and her friend when we go out for supper. So y'all be looking for that Valentine's Day outfit, or should I say Galentine's? But I have me some. Y'all know sometimes you get tired of drinking just plain water. But I didn't want to get started back up with drinks because I hadn't y'all know, well, you may not know, but a Mountain Dew is my drink of choice. Oh, that's good. But I hadn't had a Mountain Dew in months. I have been drinking Diet Cokes, but from what all I've read and heard and the diet drinks is even more healthy than the regular ones. So I'm just trying not to do that. So in my cup I have some the Great Value, the little packets like the Crystal Light. Excuse me. But this is raspberry lemon. No. Yeah, raspberry lemonade. And it's actually good as you know, them little packets, you were supposed to put them in a bottle of water. But they're too sweet to me when you put them in a bottle of water. But with this big cup and lots of ice, it's just right. So that's what I'm drinking. And I think, excuse me, I keep burping. That's what guy that asked can you do some burps? There's your burps. But y'all, I don't see my glasses, but I think we've been on here 27 minutes. Y'all know my phone. At 33 minutes, it's going to cut off. Hey, sometime it'll cut off before then. That's what happened last Sunday when I did the mukbang. I think it recorded 17 minutes. Then it just stopped and started over. I said, well, I'm just going to go with the 17 minutes. But I do appreciate y'all coming on here and having Sunday lunch with me. And I hope everyone has a lovely rest of their Sunday and a great coming up week. Bye-bye, y'all.